All right, you guys, today I'm so excited that we're going to finish up session 5, where scientists learn from other sources as well as from their experiments. I love this mad scientist. We got scientist stuff over here. And of course, he has to have something on fire, right? That's what great scientists do. All right, so what do you know? What do you already know about what scientists do? What do you know about how they write? We've been doing lots of these lab reports, right? It is definitely a nonfiction type of writing, isn't it? And we know that they have a definite format and procedure that they follow when they are conducting their experiments. So those are some things that we know. Today, we are going to learn more about science, my favorite topic. We are going to learn about motion and force and movement, because the more you know about science, the better you will be at making conclusions as a science writer. All right, so we're going to lecture today. When you get to a college, you will listen to a professor's lecture. A college lecture happens when a professor speaks to his or her students about a topic he or she is teaching them. So you guys get to be like college students today, because I am about to lecture. All right, so we're going to talk about forces. So as I'm lecturing, I just want you to kind of process and think about what I'm saying. I'm going to give you another opportunity to go back and replay what we talked about here, and you can take some notes then, okay? But first, I just want you to listen. So things that you cannot see are exciting, but also annoying, and it's easy to describe them as mysterious. Forces may be invisible, but you can see results of forces every day. Several forces are in action upon you right now, and a force is a push or a pull. Put yourself on that roller coaster. Your feelings are caused by a force that pushes your stomach upward when you go downhill. When the coaster changes directions, your stomach is pushed downward, which is like it causes an almost invisible force that sometimes makes you giggle or scream, right? So let's go through the motions as you go through a roller coaster. All right. So if we go down the roller coaster, our stomach goes up. So put your hands up. If we're going to the side, we put our sides to this side. And if we go over to this side, can you feel your stomach? Up and down. Whew. So glad that ride is over. Whew. All right. Lecture 2. Listen carefully. Everything moves, but some things move very little or slowly. Objects tend to resist changing their state of motion. Things that stand still want to stay still, and things that are moving want to continue to move. If something is going to move, a force needs to be involved. Some movements happen in a straight line, but some have a circular movement. So when you throw a ball through the air, there are forces pushing the ball from different angles. And that is why a ball goes straight or curves in a different direction after it is thrown. So what is something that is still and wants to stay still? Can you think of anything? It's still and wants to stay still, so it doesn't want to move. Is that your brother on the couch sometimes? Maybe a rock might want to stay still and not move. So what is something that is moving and doesn't want to stop? Like, have you ever rolled something across the desk maybe and it wants to keep moving until it's acted upon by another force? All right, now you are going to get a chance to be the professor. So today I want you to, you can go back and listen to what I just talked about, but I want you to make sure you use your hands as motions, and I want you to turn and lecture to someone at home about forces and motion that we just did. All right, you can pause the video here and lecture to someone in your home about force and motion, what you just heard about force and motion. All right, did you use those words? Force, push, pull, and motion? Now, I want you to go back and re-listen to that lecture, but this time I want you to take notes. Take notes on a sticky note about things that could help make your connections with your own experiments, okay? Use what you've just learned to help you with your own experimenting and writing. Revise. Today, revise something that you've already written by changing the information or simply adding on what you've already written. Make sure that you're using those great words in your conclusion somewhere. Force, push, pull, and motion. All right, writers, have a great time doing a little bit more of your lecturing to other people about force, push, pull, and motion, and enjoy your writing.